I've heard them before.
Okay,
Are you ready?
camera.
Lights, camera, action.
There we go.
I want to tell you a story about the bull elk.
He's gonna do a movie star.
Bull what?
Bull elk.
It sounds like
Bull.
a bull.
Now, pay attention. Don't want any interruptions. I want you to listen to this story. It's the bull elk that Uncle Jim claimed he killed. Uncle Bish took the horns to California and told the story in California that he killed it.
But really, Uncle Roy killed it.
Uncle Roy wasn't right. Uncle Bish came from California every year to hunt, and he was unable to be successful. He couldn't even see an elk. Even never did see one. He never shot one. But we were up on Indian Creek, out in Palisade, and you go up a steep ridge, real steep, clear up on top. And we were
How
up
far?
there.
2 miles, 10 miles, 30
It
miles?
was probably a 2.5 mile hike, but it felt like 20 or 30 when you got up on top.
At least 20 or 30.
And we made it up on top by daylight, by sunup. We're up there, and our tongue, no kidding, our tongues were hanging out 4 out.
At least.
Can you show us?
But after we got up there, we were sitting on the ridge and waiting for the elk to come out because the canyons all came up to that point. If you see one coming over the top, somebody's in the bottom rushing out of elk, you'll see him. And somebody spotted one way down at the bottom. And there was 2 ridges running parallel. And he was coming up from the bottom of one ridge. And the direction he was headed was up over this one, down this canyon, up over this one. We were up on the top. So Jim took down the left ridge. He had a 308, and I had a 30-30, and I took down this ridge. And we got just kind of apart from each other. We started shooting. There was a crossfire going with that elk. And I'd shoot a shot, and he'd shoot a shot. We'd run 30 yards, and I'd shoot a shot, and he'd shoot a shot. I remember one time, it was steep.
What was the elk doing during this time?
Well, somebody was shooting at him down below.
Breathing
He was
hard.
coming forward. He was on this,
So he was going to.
coming that direction.
You were running and he was running.
Towards each other. And I remember one time, so excited, and it was steep, there was a cliff about 10 feet high, and my gun went one way, and I went the other, and at the bottom of the cliff, I picked up my gun and started shooting.
That gun's never been the same since.
We got down where the elk was down in the bottom of the canyon, and both of us shooting at him, and he went under a tree and stood there. Jim would shoot, and I'd shoot, and we'd run another few feet, and Jim would shoot, and I'd shoot.
You mean you missed that many times?
Well, there may have been once or twice we missed. But
Did you have a
finally,
pack mule to carry all your ammunition out?
would you pay attention as I tell this story, not you?
You're supposed to be the